Hello everyone, welcome to my next movie. So on this one I will show you the car dash camera. Well, you probably have seen many of them. This one, it's 4K. This one actually records the front and the back of your car. I know that there are many of those cameras available, and to be honest, I've seen some cheap ones, and sadly the quality is not the best. I mean, they're saying, for example, that they are recording in Full HD, but they are not. This is something like interpolarization, so it's stretching of the screen. So camera record a small video and then stretch this to be a big one. But because of that, it's missing the whole purpose of having camera, because they are for identifying someone. It depends actually why you're having one, but usually they are for identifying someone ahead of you or behind you after the accident. So using the poor quality one, well, you're not gonna be able to do much. So you have to be careful with that. So this model, as far as I read, is supposed to be the most powerful version of the camera which I've seen. So it's supposed to be quite interesting to see how it's gonna work. So this camera have GPS, have Wi-Fi, have 4K. There are actually two cameras. One is on the front, which is 4K, and then there is another one which is a rear view camera, which is a Full HD. There should be battery in it, so there is a motion detector sensor, which means that if someone will pass by your car, or maybe just move your car, then camera should turn on and record everything. So it's quite interesting if it's actually gonna work. So I'm curious about it. So anyway, so this movie will be just unboxing it. Then I will make another movie which will be installation of it. So first let's see what is in the box. So this is what you got in the box. There are two cameras. This is the first one, which is the main camera. So this is how it looks on the top. So you got the clip which goes here. I mean, you should have the clip which goes here. Then you got option to open, close it. This goes to the window like that. So this is what the camera sees. Then you got the lens. You can move it if you like to adjust to direction that you would like to point it. It is saying ultra wide. I'm not very sure if wide angle is a good thing or bad thing. Well, we will see. What confused me is like it's saying FHD, which means Full HD, where this camera is actually 4K. At least it's advertised as a 4K, so that's kind of misleading, or I don't know. So anyway, the side of it is blank, there is nothing on it. The other side have full control, so you got the power button. Let's see if something gonna happen. There is a mic which go red, but nothing on top of that. So or the battery is flat or something doesn't work. Anyway, we will see this later on. So there is a power button, reset. So I believe that if device will freeze, then this will be the way to unfreeze it. Then you got link to the rear view camera, and this, I believe this is a speaker here, and there is a power where you're connecting the USB wire. So yeah, so this is it. On the top you have this is a SD, and this, I believe this is a microphone. So when this is like that, then the microphone is facing you. So that's quite smart. That's good actually. Yeah. And then on the front you have the screen, which is not touch screen as far as I've seen. This, I'm not very sure what is that. Possibly this might be some kind of sensor, so I will have to check further on. At the moment I'm not sure. And then there are 5 buttons. So I can see that this one, it's for recording, this one is for microphone, this is like OK, so it's for accepting, up and down. And then this, I believe, is menu, and this one, I don't know, it looks like probably screen on and off, possibly. Yeah. And then on this side, I think this is just for cooling when it's gonna overheat, because when it's gonna be placed on the front window, and because the color is black, I believe this is gonna attract a lot of heat, so I think they will be just vents. But anyway, that's what I think. Then the next one is the rear view camera. So this one, yeah, it's quite simple, I can say. It doesn't have many things on it, so it's only the lens. You can move it up and down, so it's quite good because you can control where it's gonna point. There is a adhesive to attach this to the rear window, and then this is for connecting this to the front camera. And also I believe this is vents, just for ventilation purposes. So it's quite nice. I must say that the feel when you hold it is quite premium. It doesn't feel like cheap plastic, so I like that. And this, I'm not sure. Possibly this is for getting this loose, or maybe this is just moving. Yeah, this is moving with the position. So it's properly, if you would like to move the camera when it's on the window, then you can just rotate this by grabbing this small thing. So further in the box, you got another box. How nice. Okay, so there is USB cable. So this is the one which you use for powering on the camera, so you can connect this to the computer and then this to the camera. So I believe that this camera can also work as a computer camera if you'd like to use it. So that's quite handy. And possibly you can also connect this to the Android radio, but I'm not entirely sure. I will have to check on it. So first I will install this, make the review, and then I will tell you how it works. So this is the power supply for the camera. So this goes to the lighter, and then there is a USB. So yeah, that looks like quite long wire, which is also good, because then it's giving you some freedom of pointing this into the right position where you would like to have it. Further on, you got the clip. This one is for clipping it in the main camera, and then adhesive to attaching this to the window. So that's quite good. And then you got connection wire between two cameras. So this will go from the front of your car to the back of your car. And they are also labels. So this one is saying rear camera, and this one is saying front camera, which is quite smart that you actually can know how to connect that. It's very, very simple. And there is a manual. It's in Chinese. It's like obvious, or maybe not. Maybe it's not in Chinese actually. It's definitely in English. Let's see. Yeah, it is in Chinese as well. So this is in Chinese, but also, as you can see, in English. So that's pretty good. So yeah, so I will have to go through the manual, see all the functionality of it. Then I will make the movie, how I will be installing it, and afterwards there's gonna be a few words about how it actually works. So what I'm planning to do, it's like after installing it, I will make some movies using this camera, and I will include those movies in my movie, so you can see actually what is the quality of the picture that this camera is recording. So yeah, so that was quick movie showing you, just unboxing what you get with this camera. If this is gonna be good camera, then well, it's up to you if you're gonna buy it. But if this is gonna be bad camera, then well, anyway, I will test it, so I will see. For now, it looks quite good. I like the feeling of it. It looks premium. What I don't like is that it's everywhere saying Full HD. It doesn't say 4K. I hope that this is proper 4K, not just stretched Full HD. So, but anyway, we will see, and yeah. So thank you for watching this movie, and I hope you're gonna watch another one, which I'm gonna make in about a week. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.